So I love the Vegas under 7.5. It's already up to -150 at a lot of books. To me, it's just a bad number. I think they hung it in the sense of, okay, this team here, they're not as bad as public perceives. I think they are. And I think their head coach, he's not that good either. So to me, there's a bunch of red flags with this team. You just go through the fact that, you know, say what you want about Gruden as a head coach. He was a horrible drafter. And if you go through the Raiders over the last 5 years, they're one of the worst drafted teams in all of football. They had the least amount of players drafted that start for them. I mean, if you even think about that year, they had 3 first-round picks, and none of them re-signed that fifth-year option. So the Raiders are kind of a train wreck, and they were trying to fill it in with the money. So they brought in guys like Devontae Adams last year, and they gave him a little boost with Derek Carr. Now they don't have a Derek Carr. They really don't even have a quarterback. So to me, 7.5 in their division, that's just an insane number. I think it's locally, juiced up a little bit because it's Vegas's team. So maybe people will be a homer and take the over. I'll just take the value in the under. This should be closer to 6, 5.5 to me. So the fact I'm getting a game and a half, 2 games, this is one of the few ones I bet multiple units on early here in March.
I find it interesting that you say they don't even have a quarterback quote. So like you're really not a fan of Jimmy G, huh?
No, I like Jimmy G. The idea of him, like when he was what was he 3-1 in New England, and
Yeah.
oh well, he got hurt or he was a fill-in, then he went to the 49ers, and yeah, he played well, but if you really dive into it, he's just a game manager. He had arguably one of the best teams ever put around him in the 49ers for the whole time he was there. So he's literally going from a team that could not miss in the draft to a team that can't hit in the draft. So yeah, I have zero faith in Jimmy holding up, especially behind that horrible offensive line. So to me, yes, no faith in Jimmy or that team.